You got one house right here, two houses right here, three houses right here, four houses right here, five houses right here, maybe two houses right there. You feel me?
You know, I was actually gonna record this shit yesterday, you feel me? But something told me just wait until these watches drop. It's mainly because of Ben Baller letting out this tweet, basically saying that all the scans and all the pictures that we saw were fake as hell. And that the actual watch that was dropping this week was not gonna look like that, you feel me? So something told me just wait, and I'm so happy that I did, because these are genuinely slow. I've never seen it be this slow since the 100 humans versus one gorilla debate. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm honestly dumbfounded about how dumb my people are, bro. These niggas are dumb. These niggas are stupid, bro. Anyways, that's what we're gonna talk about today. This whole AP and Swatch controversy, you feel me? Because this whole situation just goes to show how strong chokehold of capitalism is in America, especially with this color that live in America, bro. I've never seen niggas act like they give a fuck about something that nobody cares about. Niggas are losing their minds over an item that most of us don't even have, bro, and this shit is crazy to me. I will never understand it. But yeah, that's what we finna talk about today. You already know what to do: like, comment, sub, hype button, all that bullshit. And let's just get into this shit, you feel me? Boom. If you haven't heard already, Swatch and AP have come out with a collab. They announced it a couple days ago and basically said that it's going to be a more affordable version for people that obviously cannot afford a fucking AP. To be completely honest, a lot of people did not have a problem with it. A lot of AP owners had no problem with it because this was a collab. Keyword collaboration. But a lot of out there cannot read. We had a bunch of people like DDG talking about how they feel like it's a waste that they bought these watches that are over $100,000. $100,000. They feel like it's a waste because now anybody can have an AP.
$300, nigga. Like, just seeing this make me want to sell my AP. AP, what's up, man? What's going on? I done spent $200,000 on one of y'all watches. You telling me I could have waited till 2026 and spent $300 and got the same effect? I'm getting hit on the head for an extra $20,000 to rock y'all watch, or extra fucking $100,000. The AP skeleton, that shit retail like 80 bands or some shit. I'm pissed. As a customer, I'm pissed.
Like I said in the beginning, this just shows the chokehold that capitalism has on you. Because why are you buying $200K watches? Why? Even the influencers and rappers that do have APs said that this has nothing to do with them because one, they already have APs, and two, it's a fucking watch. A watch is probably the dumbest thing you could buy when you're rich because one, your phone can already do this shit, and there's millions of watches that you can buy that are way cheaper than over $100,000. You feel me? Why the fuck would you buy a watch when you could buy a watch right now for $3?
This stupid ass watch. You see this shit right here? I bought this dumb ass shit in COVID. I paid $200,000 for this stupid ass shit. And I don't even wear this shit no more. And I don't give a fuck about it. I got 3 other watches that I don't give a fuck about.
Not only that, but this whole collaboration is a thing because AP couldn't copyright the shape of the watch, you feel me? So a bunch of fakes were going around. But to get into the cheaper market, they're just making this and having it be a collab, you feel me?
And you can look this up, it's public knowledge. AP just went through 2 different lawsuits that they tried to apply against companies, one overseas in Asia, one in America, to try to copyright the octagon shape on the top of APs. They tried to copyright the octagon shape. But it was ruled in trademark court, international trademark court, and in the United States trademark court, that the octagon shape is too much of a general, normal shape, and they did not add any specifics to the shape enough to where that they could trademark their shape and stop other brands from using that silhouette on watches.
Even if you're not in the watch community, you feel me? This is just common business, you feel me? This is a smart move by AP. I have all these other companies make fake APs when you could just make a cheaper AP yourself with another company. One would think that this would just please everybody. Now the niggas that can't afford it can have it, and the niggas that actually have APs don't have to worry because they're not real APs, you feel me? It's a collaboration, but still, niggas were upset. But anyways, fast forward to the watches actually dropping, you feel me? And it turns out that Ben Baller was actually right, you feel me? These are actually pocket watches. Niggas are upset that it's not an actual watch and it's a pocket watch, but this is the whole thing that gets me tight. This is shit that really grinds my gears, you feel me? Just by looking at the watch, you could tell that this watch is modular, meaning that in the future, you could probably put this into like a wrist piece or some shit, or get one from a third-party developer. Niggas are still upset that it's not an actual wristwatch, you feel me? Mind you, niggas cannot read. And again, like I said, I know nothing about watches. Just by looking at this pocket watch, I can tell that this shit can be an actual watch, you feel me? I think it's clear as day that this shit will actually become a wristwatch in the future, or they'll drop a second pack where it just comes with the wrist part. So now on one hand, you have people mad that they're doing a collaboration with Swatch, making cheaper APs. On the other hand, you have niggas that were excited about this shit that are now not excited because it's not a wristwatch and now it's just a pocket watch. Mind you, all these niggas never had APs, never cared about watches to begin with. A lot of these are really upset because they're just scalpers, and that's the part that also grinds my gears. The entire point of this collaboration is for the people that can't afford actual APs. Now you can have this shit, and you can still have the niggas that already had the APs not feel like it's a slap in the face for buying it. Then of course, humans being humans, fucking up everything that's good in the world, you feel me? There's niggas just coming out of nowhere scalping this shit and selling it for damn near the same price of an actual AP, bro. What is wrong with niggas? Why can't niggas just have their fun. Mind you, all these niggas don't even care about watches, you feel me? They're just scalping it and reselling their fucking shoes or some shit, bro. Mind you, this is a fucking Swatch AP collab, bro. Swatches are cheap as fuck. Why am I seeing listings on eBay for over 3 G's? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, for AP, this is still good, you feel me? Because this low-key went viral everywhere. Now niggas that don't give a fuck about watches at all and now care just because they want to be hype and cool and shit. This whole thing just pisses me off because I'm seeing a bunch of niggas that don't care about watches, never had an AP in their life, be mad about this shit. It's just like, gang, they're making this shit for your broke ass. Yes, you, the nigga that never had an AP in their life, the shit is for you and you're still upset like you were ever gonna own an AP in your life, bro. You were never gonna own an AP. Most of the niggas that have APs, they're fake. They're obviously fake. The whole reason that this shit is happening because there's so many fakes on the market and they can't control how many niggas are buying the fakes. It's the same thing with reps if you're into fashion or shoes. Same reason why Nike, Jordan, Chrome Heart make all these items that are cheaper than the actual real item is so that this shit doesn't happen. Because who the fuck would spend over $1,000 on a t-shirt? Only a dumbass would do that shit like DDG. At least DDG actually has an AP. You do not have an AP, bro. I don't understand why niggas are in a conversation for some shit they never had. Now all of a sudden are watch historians, bro. Shit blows my fucking mind. Like, if you're a broke nigga, bro, you should not be in these conversations, gang. You should not be this upset over something that you did not have. You never had it. But anyways, yeah, bro, that's it for the video. You feel me? Comment down below if you guys are actually gonna cop this shit. Me, I'm not really gonna do this shit because I'm not gonna act like I give a fuck about watches. If you do give a fuck about watches or are interested in the product, tell me which colorway y'all would get. Yeah, that's it for the video. Like, comment, sub, hype button, all that bullshit. You feel me? And I'm out of here. Bye.